Marciano with a little dart into the box. And, as soon as this set piece is taken, I think next time the ball goes dead, Tim Cahill's arrival will be announced. There he is, the man from Everton. Here's the corner by Kuhl. Near post. He did it in Germany against the Japanese, and he's repeated the dose in Hanoi. Australia in front with 20 minutes to go.
And from the set piece, Japan will be, the Japanese coach will be very disappointed with this goal. The ball was whipped in very flat with pace from Harry Kuhl, but really there's no one there on the edge of the 6-yard box. That's a good finish. Come to him quickly, John Aloisi. Defender goes to sleep, he's ball watching, and Australia take the lead. You look here on the edge of the 6-yard box, normally you would have a blue shirt there. There was no one there. It goes through the crowd of players, and John Aloisi sticks his left foot out. Mark Schwarzer, important saves from him have kept Australia in it. Tim Cahill, even before he gets on, is celebrating.
A 27th international goal for John Aloisi is just 2 behind Damien Murray's all-time record, and hasn't he scored some big goals for Australia in the recent past?
Well, he likes playing against Japan in major tournaments, that's for sure. Who'd ever forget his goal in Kaiserslautern? And will this one be just as important?
And whoever would forget the man who's just entered the pitch, his contribution in Kaiserslautern. If it wasn't bad enough for Japan, we've just seen Tim Cahill.
A good match from Marco Bresciano, who's gone on. That's just fresh legs. Fine match, a lot of running in midfield. Good play on the ball, nice touches. Now for Australia it's important to concentrate. In the next 5 or 10 minutes you expect Japan to come out and really start trying to force the issue. The whole complexion changes.
Shunsuke Nakamura, it's an awkward ball to defend for Bicham. Only half clear by Milligan. Takahara scores for Japan. It's only tied up at 1 apiece, and Australia had the lead for just 1 minute.
Well, you need to concentrate after scoring. That is a soft goal to give away from Australia. Mark Milligan tries to clear it. Mark Schwarzer was just going to pick it up. Takahara pounced. Ball to the back post. Michael Beecham couldn't deal with it. And Mark Milligan really just gets in Mark Schwarzer's way. Takahara was on hand to finish. He turns Mark Milligan in the box. Great feet. Left-footed strike. Japan bounced back.
Well, it's an awful moment for Mark Milligan. It was an awkward ball to clear, and that's why Takahara is so highly rated. Yoshi Kawaguchi celebrates. After so long without a goal in this game, Takahara has netted his 4th of the tournament. We've had 2 in 2 minutes. In the penalty shootout for a place in the semi-finals. First one up is Harry Kuhl for Australia. And he's saved it. Kawaguchi has saved it down to his left. It's a good stop. Wasn't a fantastic spot kick from Harry Kuhl. Advantage Japan.
They seem to miss-hit it. Crushed it into the ground there. Goalkeeper, good saves. Guesses the right way. Seem to try to go for power rather than placement.
Well, over to you, Mark Schwarzer. Australia missed their first kick. Still 0-0. Will the Japanese number 10 do the same and give Graham Arnold some hope? Shunsuke Nakamura. Ball looks very small from that angle, doesn't it? Nakamura against Schwarzer. Oh, Schwarzer got ahead to it, but Nakamura puts it away, and Japan lead 1-0.
Oh, he's unlucky, Mark Schwarzer. Guesses the right way, gets to it, but there's just too much power on this shot for him to be able to push it away from the goal. He gets lucky, Nakamura. There's just too much power. It's a good hand to it. Guesses the right way.
The responsibility falls on Lucas Neal for Australia. Scored as well against Uruguay, wearing the captain's armband after the departure of Mark Viduka. Chance for redemption, they said, against Japan. He saved it again, Kawaguchi. Two flying saves by the Japanese goalkeeper, and Japan perhaps have 1 foot in the semi-final.
Well, he guesses the right way, second time. Lucas Neal hit it. Looked like he made up his mind to go for that corner, but it's at a nice height for the goalkeeper, you'd have to say. He didn't change his mind, and the goalkeeper guesses the right way.
Well, Graham Arnold's face tells the story. Australia need a save here out of Mark Schwarzer, or it's going to be a long way back. This is Yasuhito Endo for Japan. Just rolls it past Schwarzer, and it's 2-0 Japan. Keeper didn't even move. And there are some grim faces on the Australian bench. Ivica Osum, I think, is watching on a TV monitor.
That's a good penalty, just casually strolls up, nonchalantly just strokes it past Mark Schwarzer.
Now Tim Cahill has got to score this, simple as that. He does. Joy at last from 11 metres. 2-1 the score.
But now they need Mark Schwarzer to pull something out of the hat. It's a good pen. Keeper goes the wrong way.
Yasuyuki Yuichi Kumano for Japan for a 3-1 lead. Good penalty. It is 3-1. Schwarzer hasn't had a hope with that one.
That's a great pen from Kumano. I think you can do about that. Even if he'd guessed the right way, probably wouldn't have stopped it. Hits it with direction, pace and power.
Well, that means, and you can see the joy on Japanese faces, that if Nicky Carl does not convert this penalty, Japan are through to the last 4. Can he keep Australia alive in the shootout? It's Carl. He does. Good pen.
Kept his head. A lot of pressure on that kick. Nicky Carl would have known if he didn't score there, it was over. He keeps Australia alive. Picks his spot. Low and hard. In the corner, you don't stop those.
But unfortunately, Japan will still go through if they score this kick from Takahara. The man who's been at the centre of all the drama, scored the equaliser, is involved in the red card for Grella. Is he finally going to put Australia to the sword for the Samurai? Oh, he's ruined it! Over the top. And Australia stay alive. Just.
Yeah, but they've got another chance, Japan. This is an awful penalty. He skipped around it. Just completely leaning back, lifted his head up. It's only one place that's going. Australia's still alive. Same deal. David Carney needs to score.
3-2. This can tie it up at 3 apiece and put some real pressure on Japan's last penalty taker. But he must score for Australia, David Carney. Good penalty. It is tied up at 3 apiece. Some hope for the green and gold.
Keeps his head, David Carney, like Nicky Carl. He knows there's a lot of pressure. Just opens himself out at the last moment. The keeper goes the wrong way. And Australia now sweating on either a Mark Schwarzer save or a miss.
A bit of psychology perhaps from Mark Schwarzer, just delaying Nakazawa. But this will put Japan through if he's successful. Schwarzer needs to repeat his heroics of 2005. It's all on this kick in the quarter-final. Nakazawa, He scores! Japan are through on penalty kicks. There's no repeat of Mark Schwartz's penalty saves against Uruguay. And after fighting so hard, so bravely in Hanoi, Australia go out of the Asian Cup.
What a great penalty from Nakazawa under immense pressure. But Australia go out. Quarter-final stage. A brave and gutsy effort after going down to 10 men. Controversy, of course, in the match. Australians are going to not be happy with the refereeing in this game, that's for sure. Particularly with the red card.
Well, Nakazawa is acclaimed as the hero, no doubt, as John Aloisi was for Australia a couple of years back. And, the veteran probably deserves this moment, but Australia fought so hard. It was a tough night in Hanoi. This was the moment that consigned them to defeat. Good penalty. Schwarzer had no chance, and Australia were out. Well, Japan go on to meet either Saudi Arabia or Uzbekistan in the last four. For Australia, there is only what might have been, and it's been a very up and down campaign. And in the final analysis, Japan were better from the spot, and after a 1-1 draw, it's the Japanese who go through to the semis 4-3 on penalties.
Well, Australians all, we've partied on the back of the penalty shootout lottery, and tonight we have to